It is time for Mavis and Durin the virus. This week, her and Phyllis have been passing the time watching some of their favourite films.
Hello, dears. It's time once again to reflect on that bloomin' funny old time during the virus. Now, although that was full of uncertainty, you had to think of all the positives. The vaccines are being rolled out, slowly but surely. That silly old angry orange man had finally cleared off out of the White House in America, and they got a lovely new young President Biden. And they announced that there was going to be a new Suffolk film coming out, all about Sutton Hoo. Sutton Hoo, that's who. Well, I think that's ever so exciting, having a film what shows Suffolk, and I hear that young Charlie Haylock trained the actors to talk proper like us. Because a lot of the time, the Suffolk accent in films sound a lot like pirates or hobbits. And that's wrong. No one can seem to do it. Like in that film called Yesterday. Beautiful Suffolk scenery, but that's all pirates and cockneys, yeah? Oh, yep, David Copperfield. That was all filmed around here. Beautiful shots of Bury St Edmunds. And that Paul Whitehouse, he gave the Suffolk accent a hully good go, yeah? But I think that's marvellous that we got a true Suffolk film coming out. We shall have to watch it next week and review it, like that Mark Searby. But with all the excitement over that Suffolk film, me and my friend Phyllis decided to have what the youngsters call a binge watch of all our favourite films. So Phyllis brought out the old VCR and we had a watch of some of our favourite videos. Of course, we had to watch that absolute classic, Gone with the Wind. You were gone with the wind, Phyllis, weren't you, after all that popcorn? Oh, you dirty old... Right on the wireless as well. Well, I like that Clark Gable. Frankly, my dear, I shan't give a damn. Him, Citizen Kane, with that wonderful Orson... whatever was his name. Wells. And we do like a musical, like that one with she singing in the mountains with all the nuns. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Here, Bridge on the River Kwai, directed by David Leon. That's a Wonderful Life. And that little old girl at the end. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Snow White. That was the first ever animated film back in 1937. That's right, hi-ho. That's him from Work We Go. And Singing in the Rain. Oh, that Gene Kelly, how he dance. We like a dancing man. You like that more modern dancing one. What's that? Dirty old dancing. Titanic? We're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, isn't it? Well, that's all about a boat, isn't it? Like that African Queen. That's got a boat in it. Yep, there's all sorts of films. You like an action film, really, Phyllis, didn't you? Yep, oh, Die Hard. I do like that Bruce Willis. Dillis next door, she like a whodunit. But that's always she what done it, 'cause she come in and steal our biscuits without us knowing. Now, I heard that we can watch all the films on that Amazon Prime, so we should do that instead of our old VHSs. But our poor old Alexis hasn't been quite right since Phyllis hussed her out the window. Let's give it a try. Alexa, can you recommend a nice film for us?
I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
Well, she sound a bit funny and she don't know. Alexa, can you find a nice film for us?
I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
Well, if she don't understand me, she ain't gonna understand you, Phyllis.
Playing Those Magnificent Men in Their Flying Machines, or How I Flew to London in Paris in 25 hours, 11 minutes.
Well, will she speak your language now?
Court to hell, Phyllis. Have you been on the popcorn again?
Hell.
And there will be more from Mavis and Phyllis and the gang next week, thanks to Justin Williams, who sent me a text. Mavis is a national treasure. I love my weekly vaccine of comedy. We all do. I could not be without her. She's getting me through this, absolutely.